Donate for your local programs improvement funds. Please donate to your local improvement program funds. Please donate for your local programs improvement funds. Please? Anybody?
CBA News is on the airwaves, fucking up all the real folks on the air, dodging death and fighting the Grim Reaper, making fun of Harper and Fox News. We're CBA. CBA. CBA.
Ever since Edward Snowden went public with very startling allegations against the United States and its obsession with spying, CBA News has been doing some top-secret investigating into the American National Security Agency. And what we have found is shocking. Over the course of the next few minutes, we will be showing you just how widespread the scope of the U.S. spying program actually is, and how one man keeps tabs on us all. I am speaking, of course, of the mysterious Santa Claus and his secret base of operations, code name the North Pole. When most people hear about the North Pole, they think of a desolate, freezing wasteland. When CBA News speaks of the North Pole, we think of the NSA. While the North Pole may, geographically, be the top of the world, it is also the code name for a very secret NSA operation, one that spies on us every hour of every minute of every day, and CBA News managed to infiltrate it.
Here we are at the entrance to the North Pole. We've made it at last. A bit of a challenge getting here. Heavily guarded, you see. Here's a candy. Get out of here. So now that we've gotten past the guards, we need to break in to the North Pole through the back entrance. This may prove difficult.
Once inside the base, we quickly found what we were looking for.
Gasp! This is it! This device. It appears to be decades ahead of us. It must be how Santa Claus has been spying on us. How else would he possibly know when we're sleeping or awake? I can see everything. Oh my.
At this point, we had seen everything we needed to. After documenting the evidence, it was time to split. And fast, because our presence had just been detected.
Liam! Chris! Whatever are you doing here?
We knew we had to act fast. We had a chance to make it out alive.
Well, actually, we just came here to
Bring you these! Milk and cookies! Obviously poisoned, considering your breaking and entering charge that I'm going to pursue.
And it was only because we knew the cookies and milk would be irresistible to the old man that we made it out of the situation alive. Now you know the truth. Lock your windows, bar your doors, and light a roaring fire in your fireplace this Christmas Eve, else Santa Claus might be coming down your chimney to install more hidden cameras. For CBA News, this is Christopher reporting.
Stim!
Please donate to your local program improvement funds. Please donate to your local program improvement funds. So, sir, can you please donate to your local program improvement funds?
And now it's time to go over to the CBA News Religion segment. That's right, a brand new segment here on CBA News, the Religion Report with Amber.
There is still religion, and people are still fighting about it.
After surviving a near assassination attempt, Frosty the Snowman has been reduced to Frosty the Icecube. With more, here's Mikhail.
Hello, I am Mikhail, currently interviewing our special guest, Frosty the Snowman. Or should I say Icecube? Anyway, Frosty, say hello to our audience for us.
Hello.
Now, I gotta ask you, how did you go from being a snowman around 5-6 feet tall with a carrot on their nose to being an ice cube? What happened?
No, that was a assassination attempt.
Go on. Okay, assassination attempt.
My life.
Did someone turn on the heat? Were you
They had the butane torch.
butane torch?
Butane torch. It was
Okay.
all hot and stuff.
How did that make you feel? Or how does it make you feel now?
I don't know. I lost most of my central nervous system.
Can you articulate that again?
I lost most of my central nervous system.
Oh, as you can clearly see, he's slipping from us. He's slipping. I better save him quick.
Go on, what is that?
And there you have it.
Please donate to your local program improvement funds.
I don't get paid shit.
Please donate to your local program improvement funds. Anybody?
And here we are able to observe the typical American family on Christmas morning. Let's go in for a closer look. And after finishing the consumption of his poisoned milk and cookies, Mr. Claus had the opportunity to speak with CBA News religious correspondent Amber.
So I'm here today with a certain Mr. Claus, and I've got a few questions for him.
Oh, of course, Amber. What would you like to know of jolly old Santa?
Well, let's see. Let's start with some history. What is your opinion on the Crusades?
The Crusades. Oh, they brought Christmas to all of Jerusalem.
Uh-huh. And what about the separation of church and state in modern society?
Oh, the separation of church and state. It all began in my workshop when I decided not to give the elves any pay.
And where is this workshop of yours? Because a lot of the toys lately are saying made in China, and I was aware the North Pole was the base for your elves.
No, you see, you people have it all mixed up. The North and South Poles are actually the East and West Poles. The North Pole is actually in Junzhou. Elves.
All right. Well, a couple more questions. I'm wondering what your opinions on some more recent events are, such as the war in Iraq.
Well, it might cut down on my list.
How do you feel about the consumerism surrounding Christmas these days?
Consumerism? No, Amber. Christmas is about the spirit of Christ in celebration of a true Roman Catholic holiday.
But Christ wasn't born in December. Why are we celebrating his birthday in the middle of winter?
Christ, Santa, yes.
All right, one last question. How did this deal you have with Coca-Cola come about? Do you actually like Coca-Cola?
Amber, I thought you'd never ask. You see, it all started back in 1959. I was all over the booze during the Prohibition. And, well, Mrs. Claus told me. To get off of the hard stuff and start marketing globally a huge corporate undertaking of a grand soda pop that had in it traces of cocaine. And while they've cancelled most of it out, I get special orders.
And there you have it. Santa Claus.
Please donate to your local program improvement funds.
Look, I don't feel the CRTC is doing an adequate job to support local television in Canada. 90% of the Canadian television networks are just rehashing American content. I'm not going to support the LPIF.
Okay.
Well, thank you, Santa, for coming for this interview, and I hope you have a safe trip back to the North Pole.
Why, thank you, Amber, and certainly I will. Cookies.
Well, Santa's dead. That means no presents for children. I guess there is no God.
Alright, well now time for the next segment of the show. This segment is Religious Holiday of the Season. Being winter, the religious holiday of this season